Hi and welcome back to the Stinky Socks podcast. Yeah, we missed last week. Whoops again. We forgot we didn't have time, but whatever. But yeah, I'm joined today by Kiki,
Hello.
and we have a guest today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Um, my name is Greg. Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
Greg. Hello, Greg.
Or Murdoggin. Or Murdoggin. Both are good. Or Doggin. Or Mur. Or Greg is
I don't
fine.
know.
Or Gregory is okay.
I don't feel comfortable saying doggin.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, I get that.
And
I get the
dog.
uncomfortable.
Yikes. What was
What
that?
the fuck?
Okay. Anyways, is there anything you'd like to mention about yourself? I don't know. Or just like your name.
Advertising.
Yeah, advertise yourself. Self promo.
Advertisement. You want me to advertise myself? Like, what do I do?
Yeah, sure. Like, yo, check out my Twitch.
I do have a Twitch channel. It's Murdoggin. Murdoggin. That's about it. I don't have anything else really going for me besides besides that. Besides talking into a microphone and looking at a camera. That's about it.
You don't do like YouTube or anything?
I do have a YouTube, but like fuck. Okay, so I posted one video on YouTube, and it's the most like cringy video ever.
What's it about?
Um,
Do tell.
it's like, oh fuck. Okay, it's so embarrassing, dude. Um, it's why I started streaming,
Oh.
and it's like honestly like 3 minutes and 50 seconds of me awkwardly looking into the microphone, no like music and no editing. It's embarrassing, but I felt like I just had to put like one video out on YouTube just to like solidify that I'm gonna do more,
Yeah.
right? And so that makes sense in my head, right? Like I'm just gonna do this piece of shit. I could swear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I could do this piece of shit video and just put it out on YouTube, and then I'll keep it going, you know. So I did one video, and then I got an editor.
How?
Uh,
Where
like
do you?
right at
How? I've been looking for an editor. I have
Okay,
Kiki, but like I've been looking for an
dude.
editor for months. Can't find any.
Okay, so I can set you up if you want.
Look me up.
Yeah, I can hook you up. So this guy ended up just coming into one of my streams and then joined my Discord, and then we just started talking. He's like, "Yo, man," he's like, "You want to check out some videos I've been editing?" So I looked at his shit. I'm like, "This is like basically all I need." So he did it, and then he does it for a pretty good price, like lower than I like going like Fiverr and shit a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm always scouring like Fiverr for like editors and stuff. So I don't know. He just came in, and then I'm like, sweet. I'm like, edit my videos. He's like, okay.
Yeah, I had a past experience with an editor.
you can only edit vlogs.
Yeah, so I saw this kind of. I'm like, okay, he only edits vlogs. You know, I'm gonna give him a chance. Give him like a gaming video, see what happens, right? So like, I edited already. You know, I cut it down a bit, and so like,
Yeah.
just add some funny effects. I want to see like what you could do, right? And then like he tells me like mid edit, yeah, sorry, I can't edit audio. And I'm like, what do you mean? You just got to make it like fade in and out. That's like a click of a button, right? And he's like,
What?
sorry, he said it's too challenging for him. So it's like. I had to go back and edit it, but like the video was so atrocious. Oh my god.
That's fucking brutal. He
I
can't do
know.
audio?
No.
That's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
but
he even had like After Effects or something. So it's like come on, not that difficult.
yeah, yeah, dude. I was in my stream, someone came into it, joined the Discord, looked at their videos. I'm like, okay, just edit my shit for me. So I put him on as an editor, and then he's just gonna edit my streams
Oh
and
my
shit.
god.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so lucky. I have like so many streams I want to edit down, but it's just like, do I really sit here for like 4 hours and like spend my time doing this, or like do I like go stream for 4 hours instead? You know what I mean? And so
No,
it's
exactly. Having an editor like is so much like time saving. Like
Yeah.
I'm not I know like in my brain and like how I work as a human being, I fucking can't do that shit, man. Like or else like I have bad ADHD, so
Mhm.
I'll get consumed with one thing. So then like streaming or like whatever else I'm doing will go to the wayside, and then just like I'll be editing like crazy.
Mhm.
And then like I'm like shit, like I can't balance. So it's good to have like other people come in and then like assist me on shit.
Oh my god.
So why did you start streaming?
Why did I start?
Mm.
Um, fuck, man. Okay, so I started streaming. Okay, so I started streaming in November, and
Mhm.
I was working from home a bit, and then I got like bumped down to working like lesser hours.
Mhm.
And so then I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do to fill my time? And then I've always wanted to get into streaming. Like I watched Twitch, like I watched it like periodically. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, I'm just gonna go for it. And all I had was like a 2010 iMac
Mhm. No.
at the time. So
Yeah.
and it fucking like didn't run shit. Like I
Mm.
used it just for work. Like that's all I used it for. I would use it for like Microsoft Word. That's all I needed. So and then like the occasional like Zoom call and stuff, but like it was all good. So I had like Blue Yeti. Luckily my girlfriend had one, and then I had the iMac. So I just started streaming because like I was boredom, of
Mhm.
course. And then like I like entertaining people. I've always had it like in me to like do these types of things.
All right. I mean, what a nice story. um, how has like streaming affected your life so far?
It's like I think it's like a positive impact on my life. Like it's better than everything else. Like creativity, create in the creative aspect. I did stand up comedy for like 2.5 years.
Stand-up comedy.
Oh, bro, it was like I did stand up comedy for 2.5 years, and my last show was like right before COVID.
Mhm.
So I like needed a creative outlet. Like so, I think streaming like it's treated me pretty well so far. Like I like the growth in streaming hasn't been too bad actually. Like I've been going like in November I hardly streamed. Like I streamed for like a half an hour, and like I remember my first stream I put as the title like my very first stream, and someone came in, like 3 people came in I think, and they're
Yeah.
like, go you could do it. I'm like, thanks guys. Then I got off. You know, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing at all.
You're so lucky. My first like I streamed for like 6 months, no viewers, not a single person dropped into my chat. But I'm pretty sure that's like before Twitch like added like their
Yeah.
recommended page thingy type stuff, and so like yeah,
Yeah, the
truly lucky.
recommended shit like saves me a lot. Like I have a lot of
Mm.
people who pop in it and like from the recommended shit, and it's been good. I don't know. Like I found your stream through recommended, and then I started coming into your streams. Like I lurk a lot in your streams. Like I'm always in like the background or stuff
Yeah.
like that, and like or I'll try to make it because you're at like a weird kind of a weird time for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little bit
European.
early. Yeah. So like I'll lurk in the back while I'm doing like work or like stuff like that, and yeah. So I found you through recommended, and I started watching your streams, and I really enjoy them.
Yeah.
I think you're fucking so funny, dude.
Thank you.
When you're playing that baby fucking
Yeah, oh,
Roblox.
the baby Roblox
Oh
game.
my god, man! And then like okay, so I had to leave, but then I was watching it, and you switched over into like the cart one, and it was like rappers' heads as like
Yeah.
fucking like some weird
Yeah.
chop decapitated rappers' heads Mario Kart
Yeah.
esque game.
Yeah.
I was watching that shit. That's how I ended off your stream. I had to go though, and I was watching it. I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, this is so funny. But
Yeah.
that's what I love about you. Like your streams are good, and then your sense of humor as well is like, it's good, man. It's like night, like perfect.
I
I
don't
like
know
it.
if I take it too far sometimes with with the things I say. But yeah, I do appreciate the positive feedback that I'm doing something properly. But like, yeah, hopefully I could grow some more this year and then maybe even hit partner.
Yeah,
I'm praying.
dude. Like, yeah, you're fucking killing it though. Like and how long have you been streaming for?
2 years now.
Shit.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's a wild.
Uh,
Oh, the Twitch recommended really saves your ass. Jesus.
Oh, dude, yeah, 100%, 100%. Um, but yeah, like I started in like November, and
Mhm.
I have a decent following right now.
You have like
Like
a
I'm at,
thousand something, right?
yeah, I just got over 1,000,
Mm. Oh,
and that's because
congratulations.
yeah, thanks, dude. But no, yeah, I used Reddit.
Mhm.
Reddit was like my biggest tool ever in streaming.
If you don't
I
mind me
used
asking, like how? What did you do?
so I used Reddit a lot, and a lot of people don't know this, and I don't know if I can fucking say this because I'm like, whatever, I don't give a shit. RPAN. So Reddit has its own little streaming service.
Oh.
So I go on Reddit, and then I poach people from Reddit, and then they come over
Oh.
to Twitch.
Well,
That
okay.
that has been like one of my biggest things that I do.
I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah, nobody really has heard of it. So I had a Reddit stream once, and I think it did over 17,000 in numbers.
Oh shit, that's wild.
And so yeah, big numbers. So also I work as a counselor in a high school.
Mhm.
So I put like in my title like uh school counselor, how are you today, or like something like that,
Mhm.
or like did you drink enough water today or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And people love it. So people just came in, and it was a good way to like meet people, and then like people will follow you on Reddit, and then you like start a conversation with them after and just be like, yo man, like I actually stream more on Twitch if you want to come hang
Mhm.
out. And then I have like a lot of my core group, like my mods in my stream and shit like that, they're all from Reddit. And they're all like solid people. They're not like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
started a fucking TikTok, and this shit is like I'm getting some weird ass people.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I've never heard of that before. What I did in the beginning was I would go into other smaller streamers like channels,
Yeah.
like zero viewers like me, just be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Talking their like streams for like 2 weeks, and then like I'd be like, "Hey, I stream as well," and then like they would usually
Yeah.
check me out and follow and stuff like that. But yeah, never
Yeah,
heard
like
the Reddit thing.
no, yeah, it's like a little secret thing that nobody talks about at all. Like you don't hear anybody talking about it, but I use that. Like it's brand new. You can do it right off your phone. Like you can go onto Reddit, then you go into like it's like basically brand new.
Mhm.
Then you go on, you just do like a thing, and people will like sit and watch you talk, and it's just like you can like interact, you can talk
Mhm.
with people, and then like start a conversation and like shit like that. So like my big thing is my personality because I'm fucking trash at everything else.
Same.
So, oh man, like that's it. That's like my selling point is like my personality
Same.
and like
Literally
I
same.
look, yeah, and then I look welcoming as well. Like I don't have like, like I just have a welcoming face. Either like I get trolled or like people are like I think maybe feel sorry for me sometimes or something like that. Like either or.
All right, I have to try that out. I have to try that Reddit thing out. See how it
Dude,
works.
yeah, 100%. Like, if you have any questions about it, like, feel free to shoot me a message. But like, it's pretty fucking simple. Like, you go on, you talk with people, you hang out, you put like an semi-interesting title, and people will like flood in. And like, it's a dope thing to try out. It's a sweet thing to try out. So I recommend that. I don't really, again, like, I don't. I if someone wants to know, I'll talk to them about it and like tell them what I do.
Mhm.
But like, I don't go like broadcasting the shit that I'm doing.
Mhm. Just a quick question for like the Reddit thing, and then like we could like talk about something more interesting. But like, can you like just use OBS for it?
Yeah, so it's its own separate thing. You can go right off of your phone. Like if you have an iPhone.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, dude. So yeah, you go onto Reddit, you download the app, and then you
Mm-mm.
go on to like they have like different sub Reddits, and it's like I think one of them sorry, is the one it's called like the U show. And you
Mhm.
go on there and then you just go straight off of your phone.
Okay, yeah. I have to try that out then. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
try it. Like you can do it in between your like you could stream for like I don't know how long you stream like how long do you usually stream for?
I usually during the week because of school I stream like 1 to like 3 hours,
Yeah.
and so like I
Yeah.
want to start streaming longer, but it's like yeah.
Yeah, so you can do that. You can go on Reddit for like 40, I think it's a 45-minute cap.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Okay.
yeah, so you go on, you do your 45 minutes, and people can like add time and shit with like coins or something. I don't know, really know, but
Reddit
uh,
coin.
yeah, dude. So I do that once. I haven't done it in a while, but I have also have a very cute dog as well. So like, I'll do like fucking like conversations with a cute dog, and then it's just like me and my dog hanging out.
That's
People will be like,
nice.
"Oh, this is adorable." I'm like, "Yeah, follow me on here." And then I fucking message them, "Hey, I have a Twitch." And then like, yeah, or if you like that, come,
All
you know,
right. Yeah, I have
yeah,
to say that. But anyways, you mentioned before that you watched Twitch before you like started streaming yourself. Like,
yeah,
who are
yeah.
some creators that you like watched or really enjoyed?
Um, I didn't really like gravitate to anyone specific.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like. I again I like finding like smaller people and shit like that to watch,
Yeah,
but I
yeah, yeah,
also I love like big content creators. Like I'll watch like Ludwig and shit
yeah.
like that.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
like
Yeah.
yeah, love Ludwig. Ludwig is good. And then like I have some like other like semi big. Like I don't know if you ever heard of like Sorry. I've seen
No.
him
No.
around. Yeah, he's a pretty good streamer. He has like a lot of like community interaction
Mm-hmm.
shit and
Mm-hmm.
like Yeah, so Ludwig and then like Miskiff and stuff like that. Like those are the people that I watch, and like Sweet Anita.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah.
like bigger streamers, and then I have like a whole list of like medium size streamers that I watch, and then like oh like pop like the smaller ones are always like fun to pop in and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, what?
oh sorry.
Go
You
ahead,
said
go
in
ahead.
the resume that you were like a Catholic, right? It does. I was like,
Oh my
maybe
god, man. Yeah, I have a hardcore Catholic family, man. Or like they're pretty Catholic. I grew up in a going to a Catholic school from kindergarten to grade 8, and it was like a uniformed private Catholic school.
yeah, do you do like what was that ceremony called? Because I go to like a Christian school as well.
You
Uh,
went to,
hmm? It's like read prayers obviously. Do you drink from like this juice cup? Obviously, I guess we're kids, we can't drink wine. But like and you dip like these waffle like little waffle stuff in there. But then like you know my my teachers had this bright idea where like they thought, hey, let's drink from the same cup before
yeah.
COVID comes in, you know? So like, yeah.
well, that's what it was like. Like I went and I did like the kindergarten. It was fucking weird though, because I did kindergarten to grade 8, right, in private Catholic school, and then I had to go to another school for grade 9, and then I had to go to another school for grade 10 to 12. So that was like the weirdest shit ever. Because then I went to public school after, and it didn't like it was such a shift,
Mm.
like going into a public school,
What
like from
was
wearing like uniforms all day and having like a class of like 20. Like we'd go to like church
mm.
during school and stuff like that, and then going to like a public school was like the weirdest shit ever. And I got suspended so many times in public
Oh,
school as well. Like I just got because I was trying to impress the cool kids all
Oh,
the time,
oh,
and then
yikes.
so it was just like little me, and then like I had like I was like a big like a little drummer kid, so I wore like tight jeans and like a Ramon
Mm,
shirt
mm.
and shit like that, and like. I remember like the first time I got suspended, like I got like stink bombs. I was like the fucking like
Ouch.
typical like little shit kid, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
So like I would like light off with like a stink bomb, then I got caught. Like like tried to be like Dennis the Menace type shit. I don't know.
I have like I've never been to any religious school ever before. Not even like my family, cause like my family's not religious, not like like the tiniest bit, not a single bit religious, and so like how was like life just like growing up like extremely like religious.
How was it?
Yeah.
It was weird. Like it's like I don't know. I have a lot of like friends who are Catholic because I went to like but like yeah, going to like church like as I was an altar server. I was really like my family was like big involved in the church.
Mhm.
Not so much now, but like being like an altar server was super weird. I don't know if you know what that is.
No.
Like I had to be like an assistant to a priest when I was like
Mhm.
in grade 7, and it was like the weirdest shit ever. Like I had to wear like a white robe and like carry candles and shit, and it was just like it was so weird. Um, yeah, but yeah, like church a lot, and then like yeah, it's just fucking weird. Catholic religion is so boring.
Yeah,
I
Like
my grandparents are extremely like Catholic and shit like that.
yeah, well, even like a Catholic funeral is like it's just like it's like a mass. Like no one
Yeah,
gives a
yeah, yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
You don't even like celebrate that person who passed away. You just like keep talking about like Jesus.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
like okay,
yeah.
this person's gone now. Okay, let's go back to our regular like scheduled shit. Like
Mm.
it's weird. Like it's weird, dude. It's just like boring, man. And then like in my adult life too, I don't do anything religious to be honest.
Do you like so like believe that there's like a god or something, or are you like atheist or like agnostic?
I don't know if I'm like atheist, but I'm just like
Mm-hmm.
I'm very like neutral with shit. Like I don't know, man. I honestly like you asking that. Like I don't know if I have any like general fucking beliefs. Like
Yeah.
I'm just like hoping, you know. I'm just like
Mm-hmm.
hoping like when I get like it's it like then I'll just like I'll just like go somewhere like good, you know.
Yeah. like I don't know. It's so difficult because like I don't know if I like truly define myself as an atheist because atheist you truly believe in like nothing, but like I want to believe that there's maybe something after I die. You know what I mean? Or like
Yeah.
that there's like something. You know? Cause kind of.
So one of my friends, he does podcasts as well, and he was doing a podcast. His mom runs some like organic like store here in the city that I'm in, and she's like big into health and all this stuff. And she was on actually, and she had like somebody who was like a medium or like something like that on her podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like talking about and like sharing like images of like she's like people who passed away and stuff like that, and she can like read into it. And she
Mm-hmm.
was like, it was like so weird. And she was like, yeah, talking about like they did like a live reading thing on the
Yeah, yeah,
podcast,
yeah, yeah.
and it was like the weirdest shit I've ever listened to in my life. Like my mom's friend started like crying and stuff, and like it was just so weird. But then she was like talking about like you when you die, you just go to a place that you're cool with, you know? Like
Mm-hmm.
if you want to like die and go to like a field.
You got the fucking field.
Yeah, then you get like if like then you get like yeah, then you're just like dead and you get to hang out in a field for like whatever. And then like yeah, it's just like whatever you like you picture, I think.
Mm,
You know?
mm.
Like if you want to go like yeah, like McDonald's will be that there and shit like that. I don't know. Like I
Yeah.
think you just yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
know about mediums, man. Sometimes like I want to you see like online they're like so fucking like it's so fake. But then like if I was like in person with like a medium and they would like read out my whole entire life story without even knowing me, I'd shit myself, you know what I mean? And so it's like I don't know whether to like believe it or not. It's just like a religion thing again. Like I have no idea.
yeah, I don't know. Like I mean like people have told me some crazy fucking shit
Mhm.
that I'm like, okay, this might be true. And then like yeah, I don't know. Like it's a rough thing to believe. It's like I don't know if you like do like astrology shit. Like
I
are you
mean,
like
I've looked into astrology, right? But I mean, I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm like a Sagittarius or something. But like
yeah, yeah.
I don't understand really. Like like I don't know. I don't really care about
Do
astrology.
you
Not
take
gonna
that
lie.
into account though? Like I know like people will even like when I'm streaming, they're like, "Oh, what sign are you?" And I'll be like Virgo, and they're like, "Oh, I knew it." I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean?" I'm like, "What? You knew when I was born? Like you don't know me? Like I'm like, of course, like I have to present myself in like a good way on stream to a certain extent, like,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, people will ask me that when I'm streaming and stuff like that too. I'm like, I don't want to like, yeah,
Yeah. What about you,
I don't know.
Kiki? What do you? Are you religious? What are you thinking? You didn't say anything. Speak your
No, not
mind.
religious. Like I used to be religious. I still go to religious school, obviously, because
Hmm.
there's nowhere else to go. But I used to go to church like every Tuesday and other stuff, ever, whatever the fuck. And like they tell me stories or Jesus and like
Jesus.
God and other stuff. And then like I just stopped believing in them. Like, like my mom or dad, like my dad's not religious, but he believes in like ancestors, like watching over you and other stuff. I think it's maybe like a Chinese thing. I'm not sure.
Ah,
My mum only goes to church for the food,
You got food at your churches, damn.
and they do barbecues, so it's like free food.
yeah. I mean, like they do that with like yeah churches and stuff like that. I remember
Not the churches here, damn.
like after like Sundays they'd have like a gathering in like a hall and they'd give you like little sandwiches or like pancakes or something like that. I don't know.
Damn.
Shit's weird, man. I don't want to like yeah.
Sheesh.
Catholic religion scares me. Shit scares me too. Like if there's a horror movie about like religious shit, I'll avoid the movie for sure.
Yeah.
Like it weirds me out.
I just find it like scary when like people are so like overtaken by like the religion and shit like that because like it's like the thing with like my grandmother for example she's like so extremely religious that like
Yeah.
my like mom getting divorced was just like not allowed just like
Was
not
that
allowed.
was that was that like how did she feel about that? Like did she take that like personally almost?
Yes, extremely. Yeah.
So she took it almost as like a reflection of like herself. Like how was that viewed?
it's just like she was just like completely like she was completely baffled and like wouldn't allow my mom to do it because it was just like against the religion. So like
Yeah.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's wild. It's just like I understand like okay, be religious, believe in what you want, you know? But then like
Yeah.
being like so like crazy religious that you can't even like accept someone for like what they want to do, that I find that like that might be I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I went to like Italy, and then the whole fucking time I was there, my mom messaged me every day. She's like, "You better go to Vatican City. You better go to Vatican City." I'm like, "I'm not." And then I messaged her a picture of the massive line to Vatican City. I'm like, "I'm not going in this place.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like, I don't give a fuck that much." And then I bought her a magnet of the Pope, and I'm like, "I got you this."
yeah.
And then that was it. And then I'm like, "This is it." And then I got her a magnet of the Pope. So happy. It's still on her fridge. I'm pretty sure. So I'm like, here, fucking take the Pope magnet. I'm like, I'm not going in this place. So yeah, it's weird, man. People like Catholic religion is it's a weird fucking thing, man. And then like Catholic religion also gets like shit on because there's like
Mm.
all those weird stories.
Yeah, if you go to Poland, 99.7% is like Catholic.
Isn't everyone like here in Europe Catholic though? Like, isn't that like the thing?
No, 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 no. Not in like
No?
in Germany it's pretty mixed. There's like another Christian religion. I can't think of the name right now, but it's just like it's pretty mixed here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like I don't know. Like when I think of like European, I think of like Catholic shit. I guess that's just
Mm,
because like Italy and stuff like that are all like like all fucking bunch of Catholics, right?
yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't. I have never had religious classes. I've always had like those like other ones where you just talk about like morals and shit. Um.
How how long have you lived in Germany for?
um. Shit, it's coming up to like 9 years or something now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It's definitely a shift from like, America. Big
Yeah,
shift.
of course. Of course.
Um. But yeah, it's still wild. But in America, no one really cares about religion. No one really gives an absolute like shit. And here
No.
in like Germany, it's like it's wild how religious people are, and like you gotta like pick from like a young age whether or not your child gets the religion classes or doesn't. And like I've
Okay.
seen the effect because like my little brother went to a religious preschool and
Mhm.
kindergarten and whatnot. And he is so highly religious. He is so crazy religious, and he's like 9 years old. It's scary because like I'm not religious, and sometimes you know I just say like God is dead, you know, as a joke, right? And he
Yeah, yeah.
flips his shit. He goes ape shit. It's terrifying.
Yeah. That's fucking scary though. Like I can't imagine being that. I mean, like, okay, so this is how I relate it in my
Mhm.
head right now. Is like I picture like America, and then like how strong you guys like America is for politics.
Yeah.
Like, because there's like a 9-year-old who's like a Trump supporter,
Yeah.
right? That's fucking insane to me that a 9-year-old can like have that implanted in their brain, like
Yeah.
of like a political view. Because when I was 9, I don't know, maybe I was still like eating dirt and shit. Like I don't
Same.
fucking know what
Yeah.
I was doing. Like
Climbing
I
trees.
was like, yeah, I was like climbing a tree or like just like at a park. I had no view on anything.
Mhm. Mhm.
Even as like the age that I'm at now, like I'm 30 now, and like dude, like I don't give a fuck. I mean, like I don't have that strong of a political view, like
Mhm.
about things. Like I don't have like a very like shifted view because like I'll go on like Facebook every once in a while, which is a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Then I'll like see people that I went to high school with, and their views on shit are like so overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
Mm.
It's just I don't know if like I don't know. I feel bad for my little brother that he's already like so religious and he's just like 9. It's like I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think at 9 years old does he like talk about it?
It's just like as soon as you say something bad about like religion or like that doesn't exist, he's just like extremely pissed, like very pissed. It's yeah.
That dude, that's fucking crazy.
Mhm. Everyone
Oh
else in
my,
my family, my mom is atheist. My brother also is atheist.
yeah.
I'm not sure, and then he's just like so extremely religious. It'll just plant it into his brain at a young age, and it's just gonna stay there forever, I guess.
Do you think he's gonna be like that for the rest of his life though? Like,
Um, I don't know. The thing is, like in Germany, you either have to pick like religion classes or like the like other classes where you talk about like morality, whatnot. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
And so like if my mom chooses to put him in that, probably because like you got to do like you do like intense shit in those like religion classes because I've like
Hmm.
heard it from friends, right? Because you literally just like analyze the Bible like for like 4 hours a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the classes, and so like if he like continues doing that until he's like in his like 15, 16, I mean, I think it's gonna like affect him quite hard.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even like picture that. But yeah, like here, like in Canada, like I don't like. Yeah, unless you go to like a Catholic school and really like religion's not involved in any sort of like schooling or anything. Unless you go to like a private school.
Yeah.
So weird to me.
Yeah. German. Well, I mean, yeah, the like leading party in Germany is also like the Christian Democratic Union, so it's like, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
I went to Germany once. I really liked Germany.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went to Berlin.
Mhm.
Berlin was fun. I had a good time in Berlin. I was there for like a few days. I had fun. I don't remember where the fuck I went at all, but I had a good time.
Berlin. I've been to Berlin myself, and it's quite nice. If you go down to Frankfurt, it's
Yeah.
literally like it's basically just like an American city. Everyone speaks English there. You got like American shops everywhere, and
Yeah.
it's pretty chill. So
Yeah. I mean, like it was a dope place. It was a fun
mm.
place. I was like wandering around by myself when I went there, and it was good. Like I feel like a lot of people in Berlin are like musicians or like a music producer.
Yeah, they're very artistic. It's
Yeah,
known
it's
for
like
like artsy like type universities and shit.
yeah, it's super artsy. Like when I went there, like I was like I went to these docks. I don't know what was happening, but like there was a skateboard event, and then like I
Mhm.
was like drinking in this like beer garden, and this dude's like, "Hey, do you want to come to my place?" Like, okay.
Mhm. Okay, sure.
And then he's like, "Yeah, we're a bunch of musicians." And then like it was like some dudes from like YouTube, and then I was just like, everyone was like in the house playing music. I'm like, this is cool. I had all very
Yeah.
welcoming
Yeah.
people. Yeah, it was fun. I don't know, it was fun. It was a good time. I had a good time.
It's like very nice. Germany has like a low crime rate and shit. Well, I mean, depends on where you go, of course, but it's like very
Yeah.
chill. People are very nice. Did you like travel by yourself?
Okay, so this is a funny story. I went to Europe, and I was dating this girl for 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and then she went out a month before me to Europe, and then I finished up university. And then I went out, and then she dumped me the second day.
Oh, ah,
Ooh.
Yeah, we met up,
yikes.
and then I'm like, oh, okay. And then so I just like went and did the trip.
Mm.
It was yeah, it was weird.
How was it like traveling alone?
It was awesome. I actually okay, so I had a friend in Munich,
Mm-hmm.
and I met up with him, and so I took a bus. Like I kept doing like my route that I was gonna take, but it was dope because I would meet just a bunch of people and hang out with them. So it was fine. Like I'm a pretty like personable like
Yeah.
dude. So like I'll go up and like just talk, or like people will approach me too, like, and then we'll just like have a conversation, chill, talk, and then like I'll spend my time with them, and then just move on to the next place that I'm going to, next country. Um, or like there's the other backpackers who I met who were like kind of following the same route. I just tag along with them.
Yeah.
It was like it was fine. And then also yeah, I had a friend in Munich, and then I went and met up with him,
Oh, Munich is
and
so nice.
yeah, dude, it was so much fun. So I met up with him, and then his girlfriend at the time was living in Munich. She's German. He's Canadian. I went to high school with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, "Oh, do you want my?" She got like has this like sick company car, and she's like, "Do you guys want this car?" And then we're like, "Sure." So we took the car and then drove to like Budapest, and then went to a music festival in Hungary.
Yeah.
It was like the douchiest music festival I've ever been to in my fucking life. It was called like Balaton
Yeah.
Music Festival. God, man, it was fucked.
What type of music?
It
What genre?
like I don't like who played there. Martin Garrix,
Oh,
like
okay. Okay.
DJs,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
okay, then also Tyler the Creator played. I'm a big rap fan, so like Tyler the Creator played in like ASAP Ferg and like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so like a couple rappers and like all DJs, and but like it was like I stood out so much at
Mm.
this, and then like it was all like very strong people. Like everyone, I felt like it was like really worked out all year to go to this music festival.
Mm.
Like they just like trained and trained, and they're like, finally, this is the moment, kind of thing. So like I was just like hanging around, and like it was all right. It was weird though. It wasn't like my style of
Mm.
thing.
Yeah, here in Europe we have so many like COVID, Like otherwise there's so many music festivals like in each like country like just
Yeah.
constantly going on. So it's just like these people just like hopped like to each festival, you know what I mean? They're probably like potentially also on cocaine or something like that.
Yeah, I'm assuming like I got offered like a lot of like random shit there, but like guys, I had no idea what they were saying to me. Just like take this bro, and then I'm like, oh, what am I taking? I
Yeah.
got told to take this bro so many times. Um, it was weird. But I had a good time. Like I had an all right
All
time.
right. I like since like I'm finally 18 now, I really want to travel on my own. Oh my god, I want to travel so badly now, but it's just like I don't know if I should travel with friends because like every time it's like, oh, let's go here and here, and everyone's like, oh, never mind. 2 days
Travel.
beforehand, no one has time, and then it's like, do I travel by myself? Like I don't know.
Honestly, like traveling by yourself is the shit because you can do whatever you want,
Yeah.
like whenever. So like I did Mexico by myself,
Mhm.
and I went out there on Christmas Eve, and I just like I had a hotel and I got it like right in the middle of Mexico, and it was like middle of Puerto Vallarta, and I just like ate. I went and like walked around and played like beach volleyball with a bunch of people and ate tacos, and like I got wasted, so drunk during the day, and then went back to my hotel room and like got pizza and like sat on the beach, and like listened to a bunch of like kids having like outdoor like choir and stuff like that, like celebrating Christmas.
Yeah.
It was fucking dope. But I got to do whatever I wanted. And then like walked into a bar and then like was like drinking for free. And they're like, "Oh, you're here by yourself on Christmas Eve?" I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Here's free alcohol." So I'm like, "Sweet."
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was dope. So like, I think traveling by yourself has benefits. It can be like scary at times,
Mhm.
but like you just meet people,
Yeah. Oh, I would love to just like meet random ass people and just like.
dude. Yeah, I met so many people. Like I met like a good friend, and he lives in Australia, and he actually came to Canada a couple years ago. And like now I'm like super good friends with him. So if I want to go to Australia, I can go there. If I want to go to like back to England, I know people there I can stay with. So like it's the best, right? And then you
Mm.
just do shit that like that you want to do, right? If you want to sit in the park for fucking like 3 hours and stare at shit, you can do that. Like
Mm. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you don't have to like really answer to anybody. So I think there's like benefits, but I love like if you're traveling with like your best friend or whatever, it's like a bonding experience.
I hopefully
What's
COVID dies down and I could like I'll go somewhere. Cross my
How is
fingers.
it? How is it right now? Like,
So we're on our third hard lockdown out here in Germany, which is basically
oh,
no stores are open, so just like grocery stores are open.
oh, it's so sad.
You can't go outside from like you have to be home by like 11 or something, and there's like you can't drink alcohol outside. Yeah, so it's basically all like museums and everything else is like closed. So like
Hmm.
you could go to the park during the day and then like visit friends outside during the day and then like walk around for like a little bit or something. But like literally that's all you could do. And so the big cities are all like you have to wear a mask. It's mandatory. Otherwise, you're gonna get
Uh-huh.
fined. So it's just like how it sucks going to the city and then just like you have to wear the mask the whole day you're there. And so it's like kind of sucks. And
Outside
so
and everything.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, outside and everything.
Oh shit. Yeah, for here, like in like where I'm at in Canada, like we might be going into like a third lockdown shit. Like I'm supposed to be back in like the office and working like full time again next month. I'm hoping it's all good, but like stores are open, like patios for people to sit on are open now, like gyms and shit are open. So
Mm.
like we're doing like okay. But yeah, dude, like I can't wait for this shit to be fucking like done.
Yeah, they want to put even harder restrictions on now because like it's getting worse. And
That's fucking
so
crazy.
yeah, how's it like in the UK, Kiki?
it's- Morris doesn't fucking know what he's doing. Keeps on opening up schools, closing them, and then it's like, my school's a mess. Like we used to not have like the rule to have masks in classrooms. And now since the government made it like compulsory, people are now wearing a mask. But there's some kids that just literally just take their mask off, and their teachers don't give a single shit about it, which is really
Mm.
fucking dumb.
It's wild. My teachers would like, yeah, well, we put our masks down and we'd eat something, and then like there was someone next to you, and they're like, "Oh no!" Completely, you get yelled at for like not being like 2 meters apart, and while you're eating, and shit like that. It's wild.
Are you in class though? Like you're not doing your shit online, is it?
Oh no! Now it's back online, but like
It's back online.
before like it got all locked down again. I've literally been on in online school for like a
That's
year
fucking
plus
brutal.
now. It's horrible.
Dude, I remember in university I had like one online course and I fucking did not do it at all. Like I couldn't even imagine being a university student right now.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that must be like, is it hard doing stuff online?
Um, like the assignments. The thing is, it depends. I could learn fine with like the stuff that they give us, but it's just like waking up at
Yeah, yeah.
like at 7 a.m., sitting at my computer, like at my desk at 8 a.m. till like
Yeah.
1 p.m. Sometimes even to 4 p.m. because I have other classes. It's like sitting here for like 6 hours, and then
Yeah,
like
yeah.
going off having to do like 12 to 13 assignments each week that are like 5 page fucking PDFs of shit. It's kind
Yeah,
of like
fuck
they're
that.
giving us more to do than we would usually have, which really fucking sucks.
That's
But
fu- that's weird to me.
I just feel really bad for the people who can't like learn and shit like that. Like I can't with math, honestly. Online school math is so ass. I don't learn shit. But, like the other ones are fine. But it's just like
Hmm.
it's just it's eating away at my soul. I can't. There's like no like interaction with other people, and just like I'm as a really like social person, it's just like eating away from me, not being like in the classroom and like having
Yeah.
that like it's just like you have that classroom feeling. I don't know.
Yeah, like a big part of like university and going to school is meeting people, right? And like talking to people and learning from them and like their style. Like I remember my first year of university, I fucking sucked. Like I was so shit. Um I went into like a major I did wasn't interested in and like all this shit and like it was just a learning experience. And if I was like outside of classroom, I would just like it would have been horrible. I already did bad enough my first year.
Oh my god. Oh, what did you study in university?
So I went, I went and I completed a criminal justice degree.
Oh,
It was like okay, so I have 2 degrees now. I did criminal justice. I wanted to be a cop,
yeah.
and then like that fell out completely. Like
Is there a reason
I I'm
why?
I'm not built to be a police officer like at
Okay.
all, or like my mindset isn't like that, and then also my face. I like man, no one would take me seriously. It would be a horrible time. Like it would be so bad. Um, so then I'm like, fuck it. Like I can't do this shit. And then like the cops in the city that I'm in are extremely racist as well. Like they're the
Yeah.
biggest piece of shits ever. Um, horrible police here. So I'm like, fuck it. I don't want to be on that side. So I stayed in school and I did like a conflict resolution studies degree, and
Yeah.
then I did an applied counseling graduate program.
All right. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to pick in university in. I'll
Oh,
probably
you
like study like 7 different things and then
You didn't like I mean like that's the way you should do it though. Like I don't I feel like your university are so like pressed to do like the straight path of shit. It's never. Like my sister's still in university. She's been in university for like 5 years. And I think
mm,
she's going back to like boost some of her courses. But like I think university is not a straight path. Definitely not. I think it's all
yeah.
over the fucking place, just like everything else is in life. Like
Yeah.
my life hasn't been like this is what I want. Okay, I'm gonna go to university. I'm gonna get this degree, and then I'm gonna get this job, and then I'm gonna do this. It was
Mhm.
like fucking ups and downs, and like jobs I hated and loved, and like all this shit. Like I didn't figure it out until I was like 29.
Honestly, yeah, that's like the problem I'm having on because it's like I'm 18 and it's like I have to pick courses now that are going to determine my whole entire life, and it's like so fucking scary. But it's like because I'm interested in legitimately anything. I could study anything, work as anything. It's just like I would have to
Yeah,
like personally like study for it and like try it out to see if I like it or not. You know what I mean? Which is
yeah,
like
you have,
being interested in everything is so difficult because I don't know what the fuck to do.
yeah, dude. And it was like the same with me with like trying like, okay, schooling was like that as well, and then like also like shit outside, because like I like I started off like for instrument wise, I started off playing piano, and then
Yeah.
from piano I went to guitar. Then from guitar I went to drums, and then I love drums. But I had
Yeah.
to do guitar and piano to figure out, hey, these aren't for me.
Hmm.
I'm gonna just play drums. And then like with like my creative outlets and stuff like that too. Like I did like improv and like plays and stuff like that when I was younger, and then did stand up, and then like tried to go into a little bit of acting, and then like now I'm streaming.
Yeah.
So it's like I had to touch on all these things in order to like figure like, okay, like this is what I want to do creatively. This is what I want to do for work. Like, so I think it's just about like, yeah, dude, like fucking up in a bunch of other things, and then like,
Yeah.
okay, and then you fuck up in so many things, and you're like, okay, we know those aren't for me now, and then like something comes along, you're like, okay, this is good.
So it's like a trial and error process.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it is. It's basically what it is.
Yeah. I think
Do you
there's.
think?
Oh,
Okay, go
you
ahead.
go. You go. No, you go.
Do you think you'll stick with streaming in this? Like, do you have anything else like outside of streaming that you do, like creativity wise?
Um. Um. I think okay. First of all, I'm definitely gonna stick with streaming 100%. Cause like
Yeah.
it's truly like one of my passions. But like I really want to get more into like doing like YouTube videos.
Yeah.
But like oh my god, like I would love to design clothing. I love creative writing.
Yeah.
Like literally, I wrote an essay for English like before the break ended, and it was like we were supposed to write a
Yeah.
thousand words. I wrote like 3,400 because it's like
Yeah.
we got to pick the topic, and so like I'm passionate about it, and
Hmm.
so like I don't stop writing.
Yeah.
And so like I have a lot of like creative outlets, a lot of like I would love to get into photography.
Yes.
I would like to get into art more. Like I want to do more creative stuff because like I've never been the creative person. Like I literally dropped art class and picked up
Hmm.
music. And then like the first like artistic thing I did was like I fell in love with playing the drums in the school
Yeah. Yeah.
band.
Okay. Sweet.
And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like that was like my first creative thing that I ever did because like I completely dropped art, completely dropped everything, and just thought like okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna focus on the sciences and that's it. And now like I'm falling in love with the arts, but like I also love science, and it's like it's like yeah, I have
I
many
get it.
creative outlets that I would love to like pursue, but it's just like
Yeah.
time, I guess.
Yeah. Time wasn't, but you have like a bunch of like shit like that. Like my girlfriend, like she has like her own business. She
Oh, that's
runs
cool.
like her own like cleaning business, but she does that so she has the freedom to like also do her own like passion.
Yeah.
So she does like she has her own like website and stuff like that, and she makes like a bunch of like handmade items. Like she'll make clothes.
Oh yeah, I would love to do
She
that.
does she crochets clothes.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. And then like blankets and like pots and like a bunch of stuff. Actually, she has a website that's pretty dope. I'll send you the link. It's called My Handmade It.
That's nice.
So that's yeah, it's sweet, sweet. So like she does that for like clothes wise and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, like finding your passion takes so fucking long.
Mm.
It does. It's such a long process.
I think I would if streaming really does take off for me, I would love to pursue it. I think like it's definitely my passion because like I did like
Yeah.
YouTube for like so many years. I never touched live streaming, and then like just like streaming just like makes it just like I don't know, it just makes me feel like the like person I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And yeah, whenever I stream like the best me is always out, and so like yeah, I think
Hmm.
I think it's definitely one of my passions I would love to pursue. It's just like you never know with social media, you never know.
Yeah, I know. I saw you made a TikTok as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's good.
it's difficult to get blow up on fucking TikTok. Thought
Fucking
it was easier.
TikTok's so hard unless you just like you follow trends and shit like that.
Mm.
Like, okay, so I got onto TikTok and I'm old as shit. So I didn't really want to follow trends, so I made these like videos of like myself talking into the mic, just being like, "Yo, man, like I think one of the videos I did like I went to go buy a house today. My real estate agent asked to look at my Twitch, and they denied me because I didn't have enough followers." So
Okay.
like I would make like pity videos like that on
Mm.
TikTok,
Okay.
and
Okay.
people would think they were real, and like people would comment like, "Hey man, a real estate agent would never say this to you. I'm unfollowing you." And I'm like, "What?" So like I
Yeah.
have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's
TikTok's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, but same with all social media. It's so hard to like catch like the break, catch like that like like winning like clip or like video or something. It's so
Uh-huh.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I use Twitter a lot. Like Twitter
Mm.
is like basically what I use. Like I have like Instagram, but that's like more or less for like personal shit. Like I don't post like anything related to like my streaming life or like anything on there. It's just like pictures of like my dog or like me or like
Yeah.
my girlfriend or me. Yeah. But yeah, like Twitter I use a lot to like interact and stuff like that. But yeah, social media is like it's definitely useful.
How did you get into like improv and like stand up and stuff?
So I've always wanted to do stand up. So improv and stuff like I just did it through school.
Mm.
Um, so like that was just a school thing. Then I remember I was out one night and I was at a bar, and we have a school here that has a program that's called the Creative Communications Program. And at the end of the year, you have to do a big ass project that's like for a charity event or something like that. One of my good friends, she was doing this charity event, and it was called Laugh Over Looks, and it was
Mhm.
like a comedy showcase. So me and her were pretty good friends, and I was at a bar one night, and she was there, and she's like, "Hey, would you want to do stand up?" And I've always wanted to do it, but I've never really known how to get into it. And I'm like,
Mhm.
100%. So I did it for my first show, and there was like packed. It was like 200 plus people, and it was
Damn.
like I went on stage, and I was wearing like this fucking sick ass jacket. It was like some the weird like Versace print jacket my friend borrowed me. So I felt like so good, and I did the show, and it was like 10 minutes set I think I had, and I blacked out for the entire thing. Like I don't even remember doing it really.
Mhm.
So that was like my first time doing stand up. Then I kind of like rolled with it, and then it went awful. Like I did one show, and like I didn't really prep for it because I didn't really know what I was doing, but I invited everybody. Like I invited
Mhm.
people from like work. I invited my mom and my sister, and then like literally, okay, so I put it on Facebook or Instagram, and then my childhood friend when I was like a kid came,
Oh.
and I did the show, and I fucking bombed it hard,
Ah.
like
Yikes.
so bad. Forgot everything. Like I did a joke about buying like a dying dog,
Oh.
and it
No.
was so like it was just like dark, and it was like I forgot everything. Ended up thanking my mom for like 3 minutes for coming. It was just like a total shit show. It was like awful.
Mm.
So that was like my first experience with that. That was like my second show. My first one went so well, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is super easy.
Mhm.
And then I did the second time. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be fucking hard. I actually have to like try. So I did it for a couple of years, and it was fun. Like I would do like open mics, and like here in the city that I'm in Canada, it's like I'm from
The city of
Manitoba,
Canada.
the city. I'm from the city of Canada. Um, but yeah, like we have a good comedy scene, and then like so I'd go to like open mics, and like everyone's like pretty welcoming and shit. I'm like, dude, I go up to people and be like, yeah, this is like my third or fourth time doing it. They're like, oh, no problem. And, like everyone's really welcoming. They'll give you like tips after and stuff, and it's so like it's good. So I wrote it out for a couple of years, and then like my last show was right before COVID, and it was
Mhm.
just like a small little show in like this basement venue. It's a super cool vibe, but so that was fun. That was fun. I did a joke about dressing as Paddington Bear for Halloween, and then someone calling me like a little bitch when I was dressed as Paddington Bear. But like I know in my heart, like I know I'm a little bitch, but I got mad that they insulted Paddington Bear.
Mm.
Yeah, so like that was nice, and it was like solid. And then COVID hit, and then I just haven't done
Yeah.
it again.
I like Loki just want to try like stand up like once or something.
Dude,
I've
yeah,
I've always like had it in me like okay yeah I could probably like I don't know.
I think you could do it because like I think it resonated into Twitch for me because now I'm comfortable being behind a microphone. The microphone's almost like some weird fucking like I have the microphone when I'm streaming like always in front of my face. Like
Yeah.
it's not on like my desk or anything, so I feel like it's almost like some like weird safety fucking barrier. I don't know, man. Like maybe it's something like that in my head, but I feel comfortable. Like I don't think I've ever streamed and felt like overly anxious or nervous.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, so I feel like if you shifted like and thought of it in that way and you wanted to do stand up, I think you'd feel pretty comfortable.
I would have to find a way to try it, but it's just like,
Dude, yeah, just
yeah.
like I don't know if like I don't know the comedy scene in Germany at
I
all.
I don't either.
I'm sure there's like an open mic or something when COVID ends and you can just like go do it. I think you would do good though if like, you know,
Yeah.
Like like it would be like a niche thing, right? It would be
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So like I think you would maybe you could be like a big hit in the German comedy scene.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, like, I would love to do comedy, like, stand-up comedy. Like, maybe one day when I travel to like the States again, I'll like do it like
Uh-huh.
one night, and then like I'll leave the next, cause like no one's gonna remember me. Cause like,
Yeah, dude.
oh my god, I find Dave Chappelle like so fucking funny. Holy fucking
Dave
shit.
Chappelle's super fucking funny. I
Yeah.
love Dave
Holy
Chappelle.
shit. Yeah.
That's like I love Dave Chappelle, and then like there's a bunch of other comedians that I watch as well. A lot of like smaller people or like stuff like that. I also like clean humor, like John Mulaney's also a very good comedian. I love watching that dude.
Oh,
And then like I remember like watching like Bo Burnham videos as well on YouTube. I like his shit too.
I just want to ask Kiki, what about you? Would you ever do stand-up, Kiki? Or is it
Fuck,
nothing for you?
my anxiety is really bad.
Yeah.
Like of course I stream as well, but like the thing is, like you're just gaming. I don't know, doing whatever the fuck there is on screen and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like stand-up comedy, you have a whole audience, and with me, I always think of what the person's like thinking, or like what I'm doing, or like thinking what the fuck's wrong with me, or something like that. And I would not like that. I would like shit myself or something.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, Kiki does like completely like different streams. So like at least what I do, cause like I like to more sit there and like entertain, say stupid things for like a few hours. Cause I think that's personally what I like to watch when I watch like Ludwig or like Miskiff or something
Yeah,
like that. And like
yeah.
Kiki like does like gaming stuff like that. Is there like a reason, Kiki, or like, do you just like find gaming more entertaining?
It's fun. There's something happening on my screen. I don't show my face, so obviously, there's another
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
way to like distract the viewers or whatever with something more interesting, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, with face, like the face cam there, you know the person's there. You can like see whatever there is, or I don't know. You said one time you feel more of a connection with someone showing their face or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I mean like yeah, if you're doing just strictly gaming with no face cam, then yeah, 100%. Like I definitely am the same as you. Like I can talk for 3 hours and
Yeah.
just like fuck around and like I add in gaming like so I run my shit like I take a lot of notes from Ludwig as well. So I run my shit like a segment kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm gonna do a game, like I'll make sure like before that like I'll talk or do like some fucking tier list or like GeoGuessr or like some like in between stuff. Like but I do a lot of talking, right? About like just random shit. And I
Yeah.
feel like those streams are like the best that I that I do. And then like I always try to play games like I could still talk to people while I do it. Like I just bought like Minecraft for instance or something like that. Like I can always like do something. But yeah, I feel you. I mean like there's like two ends to it, right?
I would love to do more gaming content on my channel. It's just like I've been tested for ADHD. I don't have it, but like I swear to God, if I play a video game, I can't talk. I
Yeah.
literally can't talk. I could like rage in between or like talk in between, but
Uh-huh.
like when I'm playing, even if it's Minecraft, I cannot literally like focus on like a conversation and the
Yeah.
game simultaneously. I don't know.
I feel like for me like having ADHD and streaming is like a fucking like I can read. I'm like hyper focused
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
yeah,
stream. So I get hyper focused and like I can like track chat so easy. Like people come in, they're like, "How you following this?" Like I don't average that many. I think like I think right now I'm averaging like 18, 20
yeah. Mm-hmm.
viewers.
Yeah.
So like there'll be like spikes in it, and I'll have like maybe like 30 come in, but like I can track chat super well, and it's like it's good. Like I don't know. Like I can like it's
Yeah, like yeah,
really
I've
good.
been averaging like 35 now, and it's like
That's dope.
it's so like I find it so easy to like read through like all the messages, even if
Yeah,
it's like going really fast. It's like not a problem whatsoever. But it's just like I have to be like focused on like well,
yeah,
I can't have like a game and then like read through chat. Like I like play the game, look over, I'm like, oh shit, there's a whole
yeah.
conversation going here that I'm totally missing out on, and so
Hmm.
it's like yeah, I feel kind of bad sometimes, I guess.
I love like reading chat is like I love that, right? Because
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
I think like chat like fuels it, right?
yeah.
Like I can go on about like random shit, but like if somebody brings something up in chat or like something like someone says something stupid, it's just like awesome to go off of it and like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
make like poke fun or like build off of that. Like I love the just chatting streams. Like that shit is like my
Mhm,
jam.
mhm.
Like 100%. Like that's like what I'm
Oh,
about.
I love when they mention like stupid random things. Like someone mentioned cheese in chat, and then like we legit had this
Yeah.
bit for like 20 minutes about like cheese. And cause like I accidentally Googled Gouda, which is like one type of cheese. I'm like, why did I
Yeah.
Google cheese and it's only showing me one type? Because I didn't realize that I only Googled that one. And so, it was a whole thing. It's fun. Chat is really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, because people keep coming into my fucking chat and saying I look like young Elon Musk. So like I'm like I don't personally see it. Maybe, but then like I'll have like a big thing of like I'm looking at like Elon Musk videos and Elon Musk pictures and like examining my face and his. So like
Yeah.
I could do that for like an hour and a half of just like fuck around and like do that, but like still talk to chat and like
Yeah.
just like build it up and like gas them up on it.
Yeah.
And so it's just like fun to like do that. That's the streams I love too. Like
Mm.
I want to like like I feel like my stream is just like a hangout, right? It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my
so
god.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
We have the
It's
same like stream type, I guess.
yeah. I'm definitely. I think like our like I mean like that's crazy though. Yeah, you're doing like super well. I love it. It's good. You're very like authentic as well. Like I feel like you're just very like like you would stand out.
Yeah, that's
Out of other
that's
people. I think
good.
like when I first came out across your stream, it was like, what the fuck do they say? Like the first 7 seconds of being in someone's stream has to like capture them.
Yeah.
That's what like the experts on TikTok and YouTube say. I don't know. But like no, it's good. It's good. You can tell when someone's like authentic and like, they're not putting on like this fucking like up like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah. Not like
personality.
playing
Like
it up, I guess.
shit, yeah. Like I don't like that because you can totally tell. Like, hey, what's up, guys? Like and like that kind of shit. Like I don't. I mean, there's a fan base for everything and stuff, but like being authentic and like if you're a chill person, just be fucking chill. Like I'm
Yeah, yeah,
relatively
yeah.
I'm chill. Like I'm not gonna like yell or scream or like rage. I get overly sarcastic and that's about
Mm.
it.
Yeah, I get female Moist Critical a lot, and I really like it because like I envy Moist Critical because he just sits there and describes like a random like fucking thing for like 10 minutes, and then that's like the whole video, and I fucking love that shit. So like yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, so thanks again. But like we're coming around up to like an hour plus now, and so if you got like any questions left for like me or Kiki, or if Kiki you have any questions left.
Yeah, no, I don't really have any.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm
Alright,
good. That was
alright.
fun.
Any we gotta have you on again. Like the conversation was so easy to have, really.
Yeah, like I'm pretty good at. I don't want to gas myself up, but I'm fucking pretty good at conversation. Just kidding. No, like I've been watching your streams and like I said, I lurk or like I'll pop in and out, but I really like your shit, so that's why I applied to come on.
Alright.
I'll come on here and I'm happy
yeah.
I did. So yeah, dude, the conversation was super simple, easy, and if you want to like chat about any more random shit, let me know and we'll fucking
Totally.
we'll
You
talk.
wanna plug any other socials?
No, I just have like I have everything under Murdoggin. Like literally everything is
Alright,
Murdoggin. So like
alright.
Twitch, YouTube, everything. So that's what I'm at in life.
Alrighty, well thanks for being on the podcast, and yeah,
Yeah, thank you guys. That was fun.
no problem.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you guys so much for listening / watching here on YouTube. If you enjoyed the podcast, feel free to give it a like, I guess. I don't fucking know. But yeah, you can check us out on 6 other platforms. They'll all be linked below. But anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week, hopefully.